In this video, I'm going to tell you about how I bought a house in Liverpool and how much I paid for it.
Okay, I've been working like 3 jobs. Probably why I never see ya. Probably why I never have time for the fake friends I won't be ya. Oh God, I've been running now. Up early when the sun is out. Not setting out my own soul, but those real ones, they coming out.
Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in, and sorry it's been a little while since my last video. This year I have promised myself that I'm going to up my content game. So here I am. I just wanted to come on and do a bit of a whiteboard video. You know I love a good whiteboard. Just to show the numbers of my recent purchase of my buy-to-let up in Liverpool. I've been getting a lot of questions about the numbers and kind of how I rated it in terms of the success and if it was a good investment or not. So I thought, why not come on here, run through all the stats and give you my experience on it. So last year I set myself out a goal of buying a house up there. I went up there multiple times, did lots of viewings, and my goal was to basically find a house that didn't need too much work, which is a little bit different from most people's strategies up there. I wanted a house that I could rent out quite easily and not have to spend too much money on it, but of course still getting it for a good price. So here are the stats. The house was originally on for £70,000. I was lucky enough to meet the owner, and in which she told me on the viewing that she was quite desperate to sell. So I ended up agreeing a price of £58,000. I went in a lot lower than that. I went in at £52,000, but we negotiated backwards and forwards, and I feel like £58,000 was a win-win for her and for me. I got a good price, and as long as I got it for under 60, I was happy, and she got a good price. She wasn't completely screwed over. So £58,000 was the agreed price. I put in a 20% deposit of £11,600. My solicitor fees were £1,300. As I was setting it up and buying it in a limited company, which I'll probably do another video on, I had to just a couple £100 of setup costs for that limited company. Stamp duty, being that I own another property, meant I paid the higher amount of stamp duty, so that's £1,740. My survey, because I had a full building survey just for peace of mind, that came to £500, and then the mortgage, the fee and the valuation fee was £700. And then lastly, when I completed on the house in December, I went up to Liverpool with my parents, and we just spent several days just working on the house, redecorating, plastering. So this is just £365 of generic costs that we had to incur in order just to do a bit of updating. So my total, I don't know if you can see, is £16,405. So yeah, £16,405 is not a lot to be putting into a deal like this. And then when I show you the rental return now, you'll see actually it's a very low investment for the amount of rent I'm going to receive on this end. So I actually put the house up on the rental market for less than this, but as I've had a couple of sharers that want to move in together, I've got 525 agreed with them. They moved in January, so this is the second month in the house. My mortgage costs, my mortgage interest cost is £149 a month. My agent fee, my managing agent, is £75 a month. That's because I live so far away down on the south coast, I don't want to be going up and down on a regular basis. And last of all, just for security and safety reasons, I take out a kind of public liability insurance just for my tenant's sake and to cover myself. So that's £37 a month. So after my expenses, my profit on the house each month is £264, which I'm quite happy with. Obviously that's before accounting and tax costs, but £264 a month over a year, that's £3,168 of additional income that I've managed to produce for myself, which is great. And as you can see, it's not going to take many years for that income to outweigh the amount of money I've put into the house. And it works out as about a 10% yield, which again is a really good yield. If I was buying a flat down here on the south coast, I'd be looking at putting in at least £50,000 to start with, and I'd be looking at getting about 5% yield on a property. And you know, just because I'm a bit of a geek, I like to compare it to what I would have got if I'd put the same amount of money, £16,405, into a fixed ISA. The average 1 year fixed ISA at the moment is about 1.5%. Which would return me £246 per year. So versus 3,168. So as you can see, it's a good investment. Obviously, this comes with its own element of risk. You know, you put your money into a property, you've got the risk that the tenants will be a pain in the arse, you've got a risk of the boiler going, the roof needing doing work. There's a lot of additional risks, but that is investing. Unfortunately, it's not all going to be plain sailing. I have to try and remember that myself. But I would rather take a bit of a risk and earn £3,168 per year versus £246 a year. And also, as mentioned at the beginning, I'm banking on the fact that Liverpool will be somewhere to look at in the future in terms of capital growth. They say in the next 5 years it could go up in value by about 25%. I think that's a bit high. I don't believe in that, but obviously I'd be very happy with that. I'd be very happy if it went up that in 10, 15 years. You know, I'm in this for the long run. I want to hold on to this property for a long time and buy more as well. I'm planning to buy a few more. I hope you liked this video. I hope it was useful. I just wanted to be a quick video, but if you have any questions, drop me a message on Instagram or drop me a comment below on YouTube. I will be making more of these videos, so please stay tuned.
Okay, I've been working